Hey, this is Derek from Kikfit Training with another episode of the Become Your Own Gym series. Today we're going to discuss one of the 5 fingers of fitness that we've covered before, which is going to be flexibility and releasing. Now in the 5 fingers of fitness, you have the cardiorespiratory work, the flexibility, the strength, the core training, and agility. So today will be the flexibility, which in my opinion is the most important element of the 5 fingers. So let's first review what is flexibility and what is releasing. In a short demonstration, flexibility essentially is lengthening the muscles so that you are elongating the muscles and the tendons to have a greater range of motion. Now this should only be done after you're properly warmed up, which I call wetting the sponge. So after you've done 5 minutes on a treadmill, elliptical machine, jumping jacks, it really doesn't matter what you do, that's rhythmic, that's going to get the blood and oxygen to the muscles, warm the ligaments up, warm the tendons up, release the endorphins, release the serotonin and all the chemicals that make you feel good and protect you while you exercise, as well as give your body the nutrients and lubricate the joints so that you don't get injured during the exercise. So that would be stretching, and there are several types of stretches that you could do. The one that I would recommend is called static stretching, where you're not bouncing up and down. You don't want ballistic movements. You want static stretching where you can support yourself in a doorway, on a chair, on a stairway, something that's going to be safe and secure so that you feel confident with your competence. Moving along, defining what is releasing. The difference is when you're releasing a muscle, the muscle itself has trigger points, lactic acid, knots, toxins, and other things that are filling the muscle up that are limiting it from stretching to its potential. So when you release the muscle using the tools below, you will actually unwind the band, so to speak, to allow the muscle to then stretch completely to its potential. So let's go over the actual tools of releasing. The first tool I recommend is a high density foam roller. Now in front of me today I have a density roller with a PVC pipe in the middle with rubber coating on the outside and trigger point releases. You can purchase any of these products in any store. There's no particular store. The next one that I recommend is going to be the stick. This is also another type of a pushing, releasing mechanism that will push out all the trigger points and lactic acid within the muscles and toxins to create the space for the good things to be built within that space, which is new muscle tissues, fresh blood and oxygen, and more circulation from the communication from your body and your mind. So in combining the releasing and the stretching together, what you have done effectively is lengthen the amount of time that you have before you get injured, if at all, because in my opinion, most injuries are caused by a lack of flexibility. In fact, 90% or more of injuries are caused by a lack of flexibility. And within that is the trigger points that you have not released, so the muscle can never really truly reach its potential in the range of motion. So if you do a combination of releasing with a roller or a stick, along with lengthening the muscles and tendons with static stretching, you will effectively guarantee that you'll be able to move forward in the wheel of wellness and reach your goal and become your own gym anywhere, anytime. I'm Derek from Kikfit. We'll see you next time.